Welcome back to the Core Restore Advent Calendar. I'm Hope Savara, and I'm here to take you on a journey through your core during the holiday Advent season. Let's get started. So you're gonna need somewhere to sit. I'm just sitting on a small little ottoman, but you can sit on a chair, or if you're in your driver's seat, this move works absolutely fantastic. Scoot a little bit towards the edge of whatever seat you're sitting on. Feet are on the floor flat. Spine is nice and tall, without overarching in that kind of mid-back area. Usually that's where you flare the ribs. You're gonna lose some of that frontal core contraction, that rectus abdominis. So I want you to exhale and relax those ribs down. Now continue to sit nice and tall. If you need to, just a gentle hold on to the seats, but if you can, keep those hands free and you're gonna engage your core even more. Let's just start out by barely lifting one leg up off the floor. And if you kind of touch your lower abdomen, it's not going to be super engaged, but you should feel what's called co-contracting, where those muscles are just slightly contracting right now. That's going to increase here over time. And then try to lift the other leg. It's not uncommon as you alternate here with me that one side actually is easier than the other or stronger than the other, or maybe one side has a little bit more hip flexor engagement. There could be a number of reasons why that's happening. That hip could be weaker. You could have weaker obliques or abdominal muscles there. The hip flexor could be tight. Your pelvis could be out of alignment. There's a lot of reasons why that could be happening. But nice and tall, nice and tall. Now think about those pelvic floor muscles. Anal sphincter, perineum area, that's that central part of the pelvic floor, and then way up by the pubis bone. And draw upward. We're trying to have a long hold on those pelvic floor muscles. Now when I'm lifting and lowering the legs, I'm keeping it low. The second we go higher, we're kind of recruiting other leg muscles and we're missing those deep pelvic floor muscles. Now let's speed up the pace a little bit. I call this core marching. And if you touch your core, that extra little pace should actually create a little bit more co-contraction in the core. Now create a little bit faster of a pace, almost like the floor is hot. My feet are almost like bouncing up off the floor, but I'm in control. At any time, I could freeze the feet. And so continue to do this core marching. You're tall, your body's strong, shoulders are relaxed down and back, and see if you can continue with this movement for a minute. We're just approaching here at about 40 seconds. And then take a small little pause and see if you can do a second minute. And then take a little pause and then see if you can do a third minute. And notice how you feel. Now, if your mind starts to wander, you're going to start to do this movement without that pelvic floor, so you got to think about it. I even have to think about it. And the second I engage those pelvic floor muscles, I do feel more internal engagement, more lower abdominal engagement, which for a lot of people, this area starts to get soft as we get older. And so let's just keep going here. 5. I'm feeling a little bit of quad work, which is going to happen. You're using your legs. 4, 3, sit really tall. 2, and 1. Nice job. Just take a nice breath in, shoulders up, down, and back. Whew, and a nice breath out. One more time, nice breath in. And a nice breath out. And again, you are nice and tall. Let's try that again. Belly is strong, pelvic floor is engaging. And here we go. Just alternate. You can start slow. And if you want to pick up that pace, you can. And you're going to start feeling some quad work here. Just want to remind you, you are using your legs. But if you're starting to feel a lot of hip flexor work, think about those pelvic floor muscles. We'll slow down that march if you need to. And just stay with me, steady breathing. Probably feeling your body temperature go up at this point, which is a good thing. Almost like running in place. Keep breathing. See if you can sit just a little bit taller. And if you bring your hands even to your high waist, you should feel a little bit of even oblique engagement. This isn't necessarily like, oh my gosh, my abs are rock hard right now, but we have that total 360 core engagement. That's what we're looking for. I don't care how maybe large the middle might feel for you or is for you. There are muscles in there, and those muscles need to be worked. Those muscles need to be turned on. Keep breathing, about 20 counts. See if we can go a little bit faster. Keep breathing. Try to avoid the temptation to lean back or round forward, because then you're no longer using those lower core muscles, and we want that. Even your back muscles are kicking in, and some of those back muscles are core muscles. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, nice job. Shoulders up to the ears, down and back. Just kind of open and close the knees a few times. Bring one ankle up to the knee and just draw down on that leg, maybe lean forward just a bit, a little bit of a hip stretch. And then the same thing on the opposite side, bring that leg up, draw the knee open, lean forward, just a little bit of a hip stretch. And then bring yourself back to center, and you're ready for a third round. Remember, it's the small, simple changes. It's the little things that you do that add up over time that are gonna lead to the big results in your life. I hope you enjoyed this move. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you soon next time.